was 3 or 4 years old. This is a very important moment for me. This is, and for him, I hope as well. What I think is going on here, it's not simply he's entertained. It's not simply that he's enjoying, something that he's seeing, but rather he's discovering a new potential in himself as a creative actor. He's discovering a new identity in himself in a kind of the same way that happens to us when we wear a mask and assume the character of a virtual creature. He's probably about 5. This is just casual interaction with people who can't sing as well as the 5-year-old. But it's great to work with the public. It's also great to work with professionals. And another project I did that was concerned with visualizing speech was again with Jaap Blanc. He's kind of one of my muses, owing actually to another childhood experience in which I encountered his work. Jaap is one of the world experts at performing a piece of poetry called the Sonata by Kurt Schwitters. The Sonata is a half-an-hour poem of strictly patterned nonsense, which was written over the course of a decade by Kurt Schwitters between 1919 and 1929. It's considered a masterwork of Dadaist poetry, and it's basically rhythmic gibberish. He's one of the few people in the world who's memorized it verbatim and can perform it without a script or a score. This allows a unique situation in which generally, speech recognition doesn't work perfectly, least of all for gibberish. But if you have a known text, then it's actually substantially easier to write a program that knows where you are in a program, in a poem rather, or a piece of text. So what's going on here is a performance in which the text of the Sonata is presented as a kind of intelligent, real-time subtitles that accompany Jaap as he delivers it. The basic setup looks like so. He's reciting the poem. A projection screen shows the real-time text overlay, and I'm there to correct errors. The speech recognition system I'm using is 96% accurate, which is great, except for 4% of the time in a half an hour that actually can add up. So I'm there basically nudging the computer if something goes wrong. Here's a quick example of what it looks like.